about doing something about her craft, I didn't like that. I think she came over as, what's the word I want to use? I want to pick the right word for her.
Coy.
Thank you, Coy. I think she came over that way. And I came right and said, I don't like her. I don't even know the outside the lady over the phone. And I still haven't seen her. But I done said it 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So and so, I don't like her. And guess what? We ain't dealing with her. Then I even picked up the phone and called the person who referred me to her and told her, I don't like her. I don't know who she thinks she is. And the person said, well, I've never known her to come off that. I said, well, I'm telling you. So the person telling me a little bit about it, I've never known her. Maybe something has happened, Kathy. You don't even know the lady. Perception. Because they hurt your little feelings. So you just gonna automatically shut that down. And that's what's happening in our relationship with one another. You know, your brother met his wife and now they want to get married and all. I don't like her. I don't want to marry her. Stop, listen, I don't only talk about me. I'm not going to that wedding. I wouldn't care. I don't like her. My mom, Kathy, you shouldn't be that way. I'm not going, y'all, because I'm not being it. But they convinced me. I went to the wedding and I stood up and I cried the whole wedding. I cried during the whole wedding. Why? Because my brother was happy. I had never seen him like that. I never seen that laughter, that smile on his face. And I cried. She was for him, Kathy. She ain't marrying you. Oh, y'all understand me? Y'all didn't do that. I'm not the only one. Listen, even can even go deeper. What her name is? What? Child, look at her name. Told my grandson. He met someone. I said, what's her name? And what her name? Oh, Grandma, I don't know. I said, boy, go look up that name now and get back with me. He got back with me and said, Grandma, I said, what the name is? No meaning. I said, what? I don't like her. How you gonna go out? Your name means king and ruler. How you going out with no meaning? I don't like her. Perception about a thing. It's all about images we hold in our head. It's all about images and things happen to us as we were coming up in life. And we look at somebody that looked like somebody else and say, I don't like her because she looked like the person who did this to me. Or the person who did this to me. Images, we hold on to these images of perception and it doesn't make it right. It don't mean your perception is the Bible, you know. It don't mean your perception is the gospel of the thing. Most of the time, perception is just what it is. Most of the time, we're seeing things out of a straw. The eye of a straw. Because why? We already have our prejudged. We didn't already prejudge the thing. That based off of what we've already gone through, or how we have been dealt with people. It's all about holding on to images, even if it means lying to oneself. I mean, you got this image that you want to keep portraying to people, that you want people to see. So when you come out now, you looking good, and you and your husband, y'all looking good, y'all look like y'all the ideal couple, everything is all right. You know what, I looked at Waiting Till Exhale yesterday. And I was looking at when Angela Bassett was getting ready to go out with her husband to the party, in the movie, right? I mean, she was fixing herself up, and she was beautiful. And he came, he says, dear, you're not going to the party. And she said, well, we're not going to the party. Why we're not going to the party? He said, no, I said, we're not going to the party. So you're not going to the party. going with my lover. Angela knew about the woman because she said, "You talking about that white heifer?" She knew about it. But she was willing to keep up the perception. She even said, "You're going to take her to the party and before all of our friends? You're going to flirt her around so everybody could see that you're messing with another woman." Not that it's just but a white woman, she knew. But Angela was willing to go to that party, investing in all that money in that dress, and she was sitting up, putting on her makeup and everything because of perception. She was going to walk out there like everything was all right. But what we fail to realize, people know. People know stuff ain't right with you. But we're the ones walking around with blind eyes, with black eyes. I don't mean physically when somebody hit you. You got black eyes because of your perception about the thing, as if people don't know what's happening. So we're willing to hold on to illusions and lies. We're willing to lie to ourselves day after day and night after night. Even the children, y'all don't say nothing. The children know. Things ain't right. Your mama know, honey. She don't live in your house, but she know. That's why she calls you, because she knows. Everything could be falling apart right in front of you, but you so busy, caught up in perception, you can't see that the stuff is crumbling. Because you're busy trying to clean it up and fix it up and this and that. And you watch those, the Housewives of Atlanta and all of that, it's all about perception for them. They're willing to live these lives and get paid for it. Now they're getting paid for the life that they're living. And all of their dirt is coming up, and they're willing to add their dirt in public to get paid for it. That's perception. And perception don't mean that it's the right thing. It doesn't mean everything's gonna go your way. But your perception is that it should go my way. I want it to go my way. Why can't it go my way? What we fail to realize that God has two wills for our life. Do we ever stop and think about that? Well, God, why is this happening? Because I know it's either your permissive will or your perfect will. And if the truth be told, most of us sitting up in the church operating off of God's permissive will for our lives, not God's perfect will. Because of what? Perception. We don't want to receive what we're seeing. God, show me. You don't ask him. You don't pray, Lord, show me. And he showed you, but you still don't want to see what he's showing you to hold on to what you're seeing. To hold on to a dream that's far-fetched that ain't going to happen. There's no change. But you want to hold on to it because you want to look good to people who don't have a heaven to get you in, but they have a hell to help you go to. That's what you need to remember. They can't help you get to heaven, but they definitely can block you and get you to hell. Perception. Believing that no one sees. Believing that no one knows. Do you realize most of us have gone through the same thing in life? And it doesn't matter what age you are. Because I talk about, we can't judge women by age when it comes to women. You have to judge them by stage. What stage are they at in their life? You may have some young women, younger than myself. She's on a stage I ain't even got to yet. So we can't judge everybody that got gray hair don't mean they got wisdom. Y'all don't say nothing. And everybody that don't have no hair doesn't mean that they're sick. I have cancer, I have this, I have that. Something going wrong. Don't mean that. What stage is she on in her life? Perception. God has given women a built-in barometer. And we're able to monitor stuff. Especially if she's a woman or girl. We're able to monitor it. We're able to weigh in on it. We're able to touch and test the atmosphere of it. We're able to forecast. Let me say this. You just keep hanging out with those same people you're going to wish that you hadn't. You're going to wish that you would listen. Forecast. We're able to tell you, hold on, a warning. Let me give you this warning. Let's stop and let me give you a warning. Because I've seen it too many times. And so I'm telling you, be careful. We're able to reflect on situations and circumstances in our lives. That word, that reflecting on situations. You got people sitting around you. They're sitting on you. That's a situation. The situation that's happening, they're sitting on you. It's heavy. That's a situation. Then the circumstances are those that are circling back around. That been around this mountain, been going through this back and forth. That is circumstances. Circumventing. Why? Why do we feel like we have to give in and continue to let these things happen? Perception about yourself. Don't perceive about other people. And perceive about yourself. I done been this way before. I don't care. It's just a different day, a different face, but it's the same thing. How are you going to change the outcome? Sometimes, God allows us to keep going through because He has a perfect will and a permissive will. So He says, you know what, I'm going to let you have that. You want that? That's not what I have for you. That's not my perfect will for your life. But I'm going to let you have that. And a lot of times, we got to get like God almost. Let people have that foolishness. Listen, I'm going to let you have that. I don't have anything to say. If you say no, you don't want to, listen, I don't want you to. I don't want you to do anything that you don't want to do. I love you just that much to let you have what you say you want to have. In life. You have to define perception for yourself. And stop defining perception for someone else. I found out perception is one of our biggest enemies as women. It's one of our most biggest enemies. Perception is one of our most dangerous enemies. How we perceive one another. Because of the skin color or her hair or her weight. How we perceive one another. It's our biggest enemy. And I'm not talking about the E-N-E-M-Y enemy. I'm talking about the I-N-N-E-R-M-E, the inner me. Perception is our biggest inner me. Perception. What's in you? Do we realize that it's going to show what's in you? You got to get to a place where you look into it and say, I don't like her. I realize I don't like her. I don't want to be that way anymore. When you really start to looking at you. You got to know and deal with your inner perception. I hear people saying all the time, she's beautiful, beautiful on the outside. But who would have knew that it was the pretty girls that tell lies? Who would have known that it's the pretty girls are the most deceptive girls? I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm hearing records say it. I'm hearing a lot of men say it. I'm just repeating it. Who would know? Each one of us has something about us you don't like. About yourself. But who do you tell? How do you deal with it? How do you deal with it? If you like me, I talk about, I don't like what I see in the mirror now. And the reason being is I was born with a weak eye. And so for 28 whole years, I saw myself in a different lens. Because I had a weak eye. So when I saw myself under a different microscope. But at the age of 28, I had to have surgery. I talked about this. And they had to correct my eye, the lazy eye, the weak eye, because it actually started pulling the good eye, the muscles was pulling, and I was having headaches. And then I had to go and have surgery. But before I could have surgery, they had to find out if I was a candidate for surgery. And what they told me, they did all this work, and then they said, listen, you can have surgery because we believe that you're able to differentiate mind over matter. And that's what's wrong with a lot of us right now when it comes to perception. We ain't able to choose or put mind over matter. Mind over matter. A lot of times we choose matter and not mind. Why? Because our heart and our head is rarely on the same page. So we're not able to choose mind over matter correctly. If the truth be told, a lot of mistakes that we've made on this journey is because we didn't choose mind over matter. We chose matter. We chose I like this thing. Matter. We chose I want to go here. They're going to help me to get there. And this, I can have this and I can do this. Matter. Your mind saying, but no. Wait, you can help yourself do it. You can do it yourself. Your heart and your head are in a battle. Heart saying, listen, please let's not do this. Please let's not go down this path again. Mine saying nobody makes me feel good. Paul said, but you know what happened last time. You know how I was crushed. I was crushed in that last one. Do you even care that I was crushed the hardest? Saying, do you care? Or is it just about the way he looks? Oh, he fine. He got nice hair. He got a pocket full of money. Paul said, but the last one, they're a liar. He's a liar. Please, the heart is saying, please, God, help me. Let's not go down this way again. Take some time and be with you, the heart is saying. But the head is saying, be different. You know, I can change. I can do this, and I can change him, and I can make him. You can't make nobody. That's your perception again. The perception that has led you wrong before. So I didn't like the way I looked after they corrected my eyes. And then I remembered, they told me, Kathy, you're able to distinguish mind over matter, what's real and what's not real. And a lot of times we're where we are today because we act like we can't tell the difference between what's real and what's not real. We know we're being lied to, but we act like that's not real. And they say they was at the ER all night, and you believe that, not knowing the ER was the latest club, the new club. He ain't lied. He said I was at the ER all night. Are you feeling any better? He said, yeah, I'm doing better. Well, I'm telling you, boy, it was, at the ER, it was, when I was at the ER, he was at the club. And he said, do you need any tea or anything? No, I'm gonna be okay. And she said, well, listen, I had to work late. I was at the office. I'm at the office, and as a matter of fact, yeah, she's getting out of her bed with you. Telling me she got to go to the office, but you don't know the office is the new name for the club. Perception. You are able to distinguish what's real and what's not real. The person you call an associate, the person that you call your companion, that ain't your companion, child. That's not your friend, honey. That's an affiliate. You joined up with that person based on something you perceived, something you liked. External. And God is trying to get us to deal with internal. Go into you and allow you to come out and be seen. You. Perception is how you perceive a thing. And I said there doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. We rarely give as women, because we have this perception going on about one another, we rarely even give one another compliments. You know, sister walk up to you and says, you know what, I like that. You say, thank you. Not even genuine. You stopped and you didn't even acknowledge a thank you, and you kept it moving. Because why? We don't give compliments enough. We don't know how to receive them. But our sisters this color, our sisters that's this color, they got the game on lock. They know how to encourage and give one another compliments. And then they know how to stop. Because she just could have given you a compliment because she really needed to have a conversation. You might have been the only person that she felt like, I just got to talk to somebody. So let me just tell this lady, and it's just maybe she'll stop and we can talk. we don't compliment one another. We don't encourage each other like we ought to. We don't celebrate one another. We tolerate each other. And that's not a good thing. When she's giving you the compliment, do you understand that as a woman, this one, as a woman, it took a lot for her to muscle up that thing up because it's something we don't do. She's actually cheering for the sister here. She saw something in you she liked. She saw something in you. You had something, she saw the strength, your strength, not even knowing what you've been through, but the way you walk. She saw the strength. You wouldn't even, thank you. No, stop a moment. Acknowledge her. We rarely acknowledge one another, sisters. Listen, I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you. I just want to say thank you. And I mean, I said, we don't do that. We don't acknowledge one another enough. We really are each other's healer. If you're able to open up and talk about what you're dealing with, we're actually one another's healer. When you find that one, because we have some beautiful sisters and we come in all shades of roses. All shades, all beautiful shades of roses. And when you find that rose, the shade that's for you and not against you, the shade, that rose that celebrates you, that rose that believes in you, stop. We too busy, stop. And acknowledge one another. Been friends 20 years, and she never told you how nice you look. How many people you still have in your life today like that? Never ask you, but how your husband doing? Never. You talk about, what, he was sick, he's running. She never yet. How your grandchildren doing? But what she will say, oh child, you got them grandchildren. They still around you, they right there with you. And as if something's wrong because you're investing in your grandchildren. Come on now. You have so much to offer as a grandmother. Maybe they don't get it yet. But if this is the only thing that I have in my life that I can give my love to, and that's going to love me unconditionally, don't fool around with my grandchildren. Come on now. And me. Come on now. I'm just saying. You might not have any grandchildren. You may not have no children. But there is someone in your life. There is a rose of a woman in your life. And all she needs is for you to acknowledge her. All she needs is for you to hear her. She's not trying to put you down. She's trying to pull you up. But you got all these other what's those plants? Weeds. You got all these weeds in the way. And you can't see the roses that God has given you, the roses that's going to nourish you and nurture you. It's all about perception. It's all about perception. And there's a misunderstood question that